Alright, we're here on the parking lot for more terrain. Hear the traffic from lovely south side here. This one is just a little rocky outcrop with a little path with some wood on the sides to support the hill so nothing kind of slides down. And little rocks and grass and trees and shit. As I was just explaining to Adam, if you're doing paper mache, which is what all this stuff is, this is actually toilet paper, which has been kind of mushed up with a wheat paste, basically, you know, flour and glue. Don't cut the foam core before it dries, because then you just get these sort of wobbly, warped things. But that's number one. Rocks throwing off. Same kind of process, but I actually like the look of this one. If it hadn't been warped, I'd be really kind of pleased with it. This is the toilet paper with coffee grounds, painted brown and then painted gray with just your regular flock and stuff. But the coffee grounds, as you can see, makes for really good small pebbly rock formations. So I like the look of that one, but again, unfortunately, it's super wobbly. Super wobbly. This one, I wanted to make some sort of metal, some sort of ore, actually visible on the surface. Basically, it's a black paint painted to the point where it's just pure liquid. You know, I didn't even let it aerosol out. I let it come down as a liquid, and then the silver on top. But yeah, it's probably the most warped of them all. So it can probably be thrown away for a better one to be made. These two, or this one larger piece, originally started its life as these ship mounds of Nurgle. Just big brown lumps. Of course, this is a Wendy's drink carrier. Here's the two of the drink carriers and one of the transitions to the other side. A lot of orange paint, red and yellow, with some brown on top. You can see some nice slimy brown inside there when this had its ship mound origins. Even little holes in the shit. But then I decided to make it some more grassland to match the rest of the terrain. And so I covered it with flock, and I think I even had a certain, yeah. This side got more grass as it grew better. And this side
got more ass.
Yeah. The other one had gas, and no one rode for free, I guess.
So you get grass, gas, and ass also.
Yeah, something like that. The cooler one of this set was the random
penis.
Yeah, some sort of tower, some sort of grassy tower with a...
We'll call it the phallus of Nurgle.
The phallus of Nurgle, because Nurgle has a horse on the tip of his dick. This... horse dick.
The tip of his dick is a horse's dick.
Nice. His dick is so big it has its own dick. And even his dick's dick is bigger than your dick. Thank you, Drew Carey. This is just kind of a rounded triangular base with a Taco Bell cup.
You'll get on Taco Bell?
Yeah, it actually looks quite heavy, but it's light because it's a hollow Taco Bell cup.
Awesome.
The Pegasus on top here is actually Mirage, Danny Moonstar or whatever of the New New Mutants. This is her horse. I just kind of snapped her off the back. I don't know. Horse.
Horse. Wingy horse.
Wingy horse. Yeah, I snapped that off of a HeroClix, and I just took her off the back. You can see the tail broke off, and so I just stuck some mulch in his ass for a tail.
Did his lips move, and did he go, Wilbur?
But I like the look of this one. It came out a bit grassier than I intended. I really overcoated it with the flock, so you can't see a lot of the colors underneath. But it was fun. That's all of the grassland stuff. Then we got our 3 remaining chaos pieces. A couple of these had some orc interaction where they said, you know, hey, we found this random planet with chaos shit. So we cut and put a little place where we can stand without being all chaosified. I don't know. All it is, yeah, your insulation with popsicle sticks. Basic, cheap, quick. Just like your mama. Same thing here. We got kind of a little L shape, but with a path with the wall supported by wooden struts, I guess. I honestly don't know if it's quite wide enough for a base. It might be cutting it really close. But again, I don't care.
Cover, that's all.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. You know, you put this at the corner of a map so it kind of fits in, and they can sneak past without getting attacked really easily. The last piece, of course, is the cosmic asshole. This is the cosmic asshole. I'm not entirely sure what the white foam bursting forth from the cosmic asshole is. Use your imagination. The only reason
then it's whipped cream.
Yeah, there you go. The only reason I had to add it is because the inside, you can still see a lot of the styrofoam cup that held it open, and I didn't like that, so I had to fill it with something. And then once, gotta fill the cosmic asshole. And then once I sprayed in the insulation for filler, I'm like, I can't easily paint this. I don't have paint brushes. Everything is spray paint at my house. So I just left it. And I think that it's a fine, fine effect. I would love to see how you explain this one to your children.
Easy. It's an enormous asshole with a cup shoved into it and white shit spilling out all over it. Or as we call it in my house, Thursday. So.
Fairly accurate. Again, easy to spray foam insulation.
The cream puff.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell people it's an exploded cream puff. It'll be an objective.
I'm going to write it on the bottom here.
Exploded cream puff or cosmic asshole.
Exploded cosmic asshole puff. But those are all the 8 pieces which have been sitting in the garage for a long, long time. And they now belong to Adam.